So
Can you
Jesse,
see me, Mackie?
yes,
Okay, good.
I am honored to give back to you. I feel much more recharged now.
Mm, thanks.
And so, what's on your plate?
Well, I was really moved today by all the stuff, and really Jacob's. This last song was
Wow.
just incredible for me, and so I think my topic today is has a little history behind it. I kind of have to start way back a little, further back, kind of like Jacob, where I hit bottom with drugs and alcohol when I was 30 years old. And I hit a really, really hard bottom, and I didn't want to live anymore. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what life was. I didn't know how to have life with alcohol or without alcohol. And my, I figured that the life with my wife was over. We we um, we were both drinking and using at the time, and I knew that she had given up on me at that point. And so I didn't know how to live, and when I hit bottom is when my life turned around and changed. And from then, early in sobriety, I had a very, very similar experience to what Lisa did, where I had this, I didn't see people, but I had this moment in time when the world stopped and everything got really quiet. I was in the mountains with birds chirping and everything, and a lot of noise, and the whole world just went to silent. And I had this unbelievable feeling of warmth and love, and that the overall theme, which is what I hear from all these people we go to, like Proof of Heaven and the other one that we went to, where unbelievable feeling that everything is going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what happens, everything is going to be okay. And so I lived that. I've no matter what in my life happens, I've always held that until Alita died. And then when Alita died, it was just like all of a sudden didn't believe in God. I thought that the world was over. Um, I knew I couldn't go on. Um, I wanted to take my life. I hurt so bad that I didn't think I could get over it ever. And Alita and I didn't have any children, so there was nothing to live for. Um, the only thing that there was the guys that I helped in sobriety that were coming over to my house every day and checking on me and making sure that I was all right, because that was the only thing I was living for. And then somebody suggested, why don't you go to hospice? They have a grief group, and I've heard that it helps, and so I did. So I went to hospice, and I met Lisa, and we were both, all of us in our group, just the most devastating part of our lives. It was harder than hitting bottom. It was harder, and in a lot of ways it was the same, because I had lost faith in everything. And then Lita, and then Lisa and I started dating, and I learned so much stuff. I learned uh, how to date, which I had never done before. My wife and I had been together. I met her in the second grade. I mean, we had dated since we were 17 years old, and never been apart. And 32 years, and so she taught me how to date. And I all of a sudden felt this spark of love again. And then Lisa, the number one thing that Lisa brought into my life was Donovan. I if I was going to pick a person to be a father figure to, I couldn't ever think of anyone any greater. Such a sensitive man, and loving, caring, respectful, smart. dedicated, and I feel like I get a chance to give back a part of my life that I lost, because I lost my father when I was young too, and I get to be there to add the things that I didn't get. And then of course Lisa bringing into my life things like, of course, the healers like John Gray and health, and Reverend Angela and Errol, that I learned a new respect for therapy, and the way he's taken me from the intense grief all the way through to having a faith and a hope today that everything's still going to be okay, and that's rekindling back in me and again, and healers like yourself. I mean, this is just the most spectacular type of a venue that I could think of, and having friends, all of our friends here together with us today. And so my problem, Scott,
I love it. Let's get to the problem. Not that this hasn't been incredibly touching.
is that since Lisa's been in my life, I really don't have a problem. So the only thing I can do is Lisa, I love you so much. Will you marry? And I checked in with Alita, and this is her favorite ring. Now this is just a holding place until we pick out our own ring, but she wanted to honor today and our union, so I don't know if it'll fit in your finger. In the box too, yeah. Let me take the little thing off of there. And yeah, thank you. And where's Scott? There's Scott.
Can somebody hold this now?
Yes.
Do you want something from me, Jesse?
Yeah.
By the way, did Lisa say yes or no?
Yes. So come on down here. You gotta come down here for it. Scott has prepared something for us.
So that was all made up about him being tired and going home?
The whole day was made up.
Oh yeah.
And I had to work so hard.
You thought you had to work so hard.
Sorry about that. My bad.
Maybe. Ooh.
Okay.
Can you guys do this? Because I think you have the better view with Scott. Is that okay?
What about this?
It's on already. So just keep it going. It's on. Wait. Scott, is this on? This is on, right?
So unless it went
Looks
off by
like it.
itself.
No, I didn't touch it. But
Does it have four things?
It's on. It's on.
it's on.
Yeah, I see the timer going.
So if you sit, maybe you can just get both of them. Should we close that thing?
I had no idea this was going to happen. But I just felt inspired to write a song.
I'm sorry. Whoever wants champagne, we have champagne for you. It's
Patty brought it from his private
I'm
collection.
going to do the song on a separate track.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's amazing. That's
Patty was in
amazing, because he, that's great. Is it good? Yeah, is it weird?
How's the champagne?
Oh, it's good.
Okay, let's sing.
Where'd it come from? Where should I put it?
Oh, details.
It's really good.
Okay, you're the designated drinker.
Always.
Okay. Jesse's the gem. Is it alright to love all men? But Jesse is your knight. Jesse's your gem. He gives you double hugs. Just gotta say yes to a lifetime of his love. Jesse the gem and Lisa his pearl. You take him out of his shell, and how you've rocked his world. You're the best surprise he has ever had. And to top it all off, he gets to feel a little like a dad. 'Cause besides adoring you, he loves Donovan too. And he's totally devoted to both of you. The package deal, the love is real. It's already been revealed. And every date that you're on is like the first time out. 'Cause Jesse is committed. Devotion's what his life's about. So as you say yes to his proposal today, it's the world's biggest no-brainer. What else could you say but yes today? Jesse's a gem, and you're so lucky to be his best friend and his lover and his devoted wife to be. And we are so lucky to celebrate this blessed event, 'cause you're made for each other. You both are heaven sent. You're made for each other. You both are heaven sent.
Yeah, I see your input there.
All of our key phrases.
We want to get the yes on tape.
Oh,
Yes.
no. Yes.
Everyone,
Toast?
everyone's gonna have a glass.
Toast?
We gotta get.
Yeah,
We got glasses for. We got the champagne.
Push the red.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.